I have a few things I want to get done today since it's a little bit warmer than what it had been. I want to cut down these 2 trees. They're fairly tall, and I want to do it without damaging anything. So the goal is to get it to fall that way. Get this tree to fall that way. Once we clean that one up, then we do this tree and make it fall that way. I do not like these pine trees. They are constantly clogging up my gutters. One is significantly taller than the other, and I think they'll both make good lumber, but I want them gone. So let's look at them from back this way. There, so you can see how much taller the one on the right is versus the one on the left. So we'll see if we can do that. I need to get the tractor out of the tractor shed tent. Probably put the grapple on. And this tree here, it's also going to come down, but probably not today. I want to get it, because it's so close to the property line, I actually want to get a lift and cut it down in sections while it's up in the tree and have it fall to my side of the property. So we're going to go ahead here and get started by getting the tractor out. Right now we have the box grader on, so we need to change that. And we've got the bucket on. I want to put on the back the chipper shredder, the chipper, and we will also have to move the future lawnmower out of the way, which is still in the box. So we got a little bit to do to get ready. The tractor is now ready to go. We've got that chipper on. We've got nothing on the front yet. I do intend to put that on, and I can't think, whatever that's called. And then I would put the bucket on too. It's going to have to be handy because that's what I have the chipper putting them into. And then I have to have my dedicated stack over here, which is actually getting pretty full, because we're going to try to chip up all of this while saving the logs for milling. We're going to try to do it today. So our next step is now, Angel wants me to do a little bit of mowing over here. She thinks it looks bad or something. She's right, but I don't want to do it. My intention with cutting this, because we do have some breeze going on, and I still want it to fall in that direction. Wind is a little bit with us, but if we don't do it right, it could fall on the building. And the greenhouse, Angel would not be happy if we do that. So I'm going to try and put in, you can see where I've already marked it out, a hinge that will hopefully guide it to right over there where we want it. If we follow through all the way, maybe that'll work. Let's find out. See, we're making it through. See light over there. Going all the way through. Down there now. Now we want to come over here and cut our bird's mouth. And hopefully we can notch that out. This tree is hollow inside. There we go. Now the wind is with us, so it should go that way and not onto the house. You can see it's rotted out inside. Who would have guessed? Maybe that's why it didn't grow near as tall. All right, let's get to the next stage. And that is cutting these. Cutting these at an angle. We'll start on this side so it can start the bending process. Hopefully we don't pinch the blade too much. What do you think, Kirill? Does this look right?
Drone footage here shows I wasn't quite as accurate as I thought I was, though it didn't cause any real damage, so
Nope.
that was good.
It brushed against it. All right. Okay. Let's see, did the hinge work? For the most part, I did angle it more towards the... It actually worked almost exact. I angled it more towards the tent because of the wind, but I actually should have aimed it right where I wanted it. And yeah, the hinge did work. You thought it was going to go all the way to where?
I thought it was going to go all the way to your lift. It's only as tall as your shed.
Yeah.
Is this one taller?
This one's probably 20 foot taller.
Oh, okay, so it probably will.
So the first tree is down. What you think, Kirill?
You want to touch it?
I don't think it will go down.
Did you see it fall down?
You want to ride on it? You want to walk on it?
Yeah.
You think we can?
No, that's sticky.
Oh my goodness, my hands are so sticky now.
What is that? Ooh. Oh, the black and red bug.
It was green.
Oh,
It was like a green ladybug. I've never seen one of those.
Okay. So you think we can walk on it?
Unless it's side break or something.
Ugh. That was a different way of cutting it down.
Yeah. What about your lilac bush?
We've been wanting to get rid of it. So we're okay with it dying.
I might get some new starts from straight bait this next year and put some in.
Okay. You want to come up here?
Yeah.
All right. Uh-oh. Yeah.
There you are.
All right.
Concentrating. Maybe down.
You want Grammy to hold you?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we got to start cutting all the branches off.
Oh, why?
Why?
We're gonna make
because
some
we're not going to leave it there.
chips. We'll make wood chips.
We got to grind
Thing
her
turned
up.
off.
You going to help me?
Yeah.
You got your safety glasses?
Yeah.
All right. Good job.
Maybe that's why I brought him. Sorry.
Oh, I would like for that.
Okay, you wear that.
Looks like you might have broken
Okay.
one or two in my bucket. I'll move them out of the way when you get there.
Okay.
All right, that looks pretty good. Okay, we're going to start cutting the branches. You want to go ask her if we should chip the branches and put them in the garden?
No, she'll be mad.
She might, but she might not. She doesn't like people messing with her garden, does she? Okay, So Kiro, that's what we're going to do. We got to go bring the tractor up here and start grinding it.
You're gonna help with the wood chipper?
Yeah.
Wait.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
I wonder how much damage we did inside. Oh, we knocked the toolbox over. That's okay. feet. We're going to make two 10-foot sections here. The one's going to look 2 foot longer. Just because of how I cut it. Okay, 10 foot. We're going to cut right here. Somewhere in here. I think we got what we wanted. Now, let's go pick it up with the tractor. Calculate correct. Another hand on flat edge. Now you want. Work that. Okay. Start moving. Okay. That side. What's your forward? Let's go back again. Let's back up and out. Okay. Those can work on drying for a little bit. Let's go start on the next tree. It is quite a bit taller. Okay, so this is the next tree. It's much taller than this one. I'm not sure if the other one was rotted out. I mean, this section certainly was, but when you get higher, it doesn't actually look like maybe it was. So these slabs still might be useful too. This one, we're going to do the same thing. I put my target out there. It's the soccer ball. And that is where I'm going to cut my lines to. That's where I want to aim for on both sides. Target, target. Cut the lines in here again. What do you want, Purse? You ready to help? And we're going to cut down here with an angle. That way it can fall. It is already leaning in that direction compared to the other one. So getting it to fall east, not a problem. Getting it to fall without hitting the greenhouse or the tractor shed, that's the problem. This one here worked pretty well. It worked very well, in fact. I think I would have actually moved it over, changed my angle just slightly towards the greenhouse on this one, but nothing happened, so I'm okay with that. Let's get started. Phew. Perfect. Though I kind of missed the soccer ball, but that's okay. Man, that really hit. Chainsaw hopefully is okay. We'll find out here shortly. And that's how we cut it. See how much longer this one is. Clear out to the tractor. This is the other one made it to the edge of the shed, so this one was quite a bit longer, but it also didn't hang up in the stump like the other one did. This tree had a lot less larger branches on it, but it was also taller. So we kind of had both. The chipper is really handy, getting rid of all this waste right away and not leaving it in piles until I can take it somewhere. Okay, I think this one is somewhere around 17, 18 inches in diameter down on that end. Of course, down here we're a little narrower. At this point, we'll cut it into logs. These here, I think, could be boards. Maybe. Nine, 10, so right where the camera leg is at. No, I didn't cut your leg. I was just putting a mark in. There's 10 foot, so we'll go a little bit over that. Right out here. Our battery is getting low. So they're 8.5. Right in the middle of this. First two are 10 plus foot. Next two are 8 plus foot. we'll get these drying out. I'll have to get some stuff to paint them on the ends so they don't crack too quickly. These flowers bloomed. Okay, let's do some review here. See what we like, what we didn't like, and what we might be able to do to improve. First of all, how many logs did we get out? Well, it looks like we've got 6. Some of them are a little bit smaller, talking about 10 inches in diameter versus some of the larger ones. That's perfectly fine. Oh, I need to cut that off. And we're gonna see if we can paint the ends for drying. So that's good. That's the good. We got them off the ground. I actually want to build a rack, but this actually works too. The bad. Let's talk about the bad. I scraped up one of Angel's fruit trees when I was backing up, so that's not good. The tractor. Tractor did really well. I am very impressed with the wood chipper. Wood chipper does fantastic job. We'll be keeping that. Let's see what else. The tractor drove the wood chipper just fine. I actually wanted to get rid of the grapple here. Hey, I can remember it this time. I wanted to get rid of the grapple because it's really heavy. It's heavier than my size of tractor should be for this size. But it does lift it fine, and it lifts the logs fine, so I don't know. We did get some firewood for next year. Of course, it's not hardwood, but that's okay. Campfires don't matter. Next. I don't think we got a huge amount of wood chips, even though we ground up a lot. I don't know if that's just pine. We had basically one large pile and 2 smaller piles. We're going to start tilling up this area, and we're going to expand the garden. Angel put her marks out here of where we're going to expand to. I've got to move the green tractor. I need to get that running. It's a bad starter, and taking off that front end loader is a pain. But we'll get it. What do you guys think of the way I cut them? I did it specifically so I could do the best I could to guarantee from the ground where they would fall. And for the most part, even though it's windy, let's see, even though it's windy, we pretty much got it to where we wanted. on both of them. But right now, I think I'm pretty happy. One fell here and one fell there. Not bad. I've just never did this kind of cut before. Using a battery-powered chainsaw. My thoughts are, I actually like it. I like these a lot. They have a lot of power until the last 10% or so. And I was having issues with it, but I changed some of the parts inside here, cleaned out underneath the brake. Haven't had any issues since. It runs like new now. I changed the bar, and I found this bar on Amazon with 3 of the chains, and these have been fantastic. I think I got it for 30 bucks or something. It was cheap enough. It's cheaper than paying somebody to sharpen the blades. And it cuts much better. I guess the only thing I wouldn't mind having is maybe an 18 or a 20-inch bar. The maximum my sawmill can do is 22 or 23 inches anyway. So I think I'm kind of in that ballpark. There's times the bigger one would do better, but I think the results kind of speak for themselves. Tell me, what are your thoughts? What would you do different if you were cutting down 2 trees in town by yourself and you needed to make sure you did not hit your buildings? Would you do something different? Would you hire it done? My next tree is going to be this one over here behind me, and you can see there is quite the lean on that one. What do you think I should do for that one? It's about 8 feet or so from the property line. I want to do my best to make sure it doesn't go on the property line. And I've got ideas. Give me some of your thoughts, because I need to get this done too back here. I want to make sure that our gardens are in full operation next year. We can do a good job on them. Anyway, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe.